JChuck. You'll probably recognize this if you've went up to Joe May. This is that cut where this wash is ate that bank back. Right here is where I had parked and I camped my third night. And if you come down right there, and then what I did is I circled back, came across the wash. I think I came up like this. I might have went straight across and then came back up and out. Anyhow, right up here is where I sat with my binoculars. And I glassed this. I would 100% say that that rock is not in here. I don't care if you go left. I don't care if you go right. I don't care if you tie that rock on a billy goat's back. That rock is not up in here. It's not. This is vertical. The only thing that's going up on or coming on here is if anything goes across this top, and that's going to be gravel sliding down. But you have two options for trying to get up here. Option one is you can try to go in between these two rock faces. And to be honest with you, it ain't looking good, because that's another hell of a climb. And that's what I was worried about when I was looking at this on my phone. I thought, hell, I can go up there. I even talk about it in video. I'll just go up that. And then I started looking at it, and I was worried about getting cliffed out up here. So, honestly, what I would consider if I was going to do it again, I would come up this, stay left, and this is going to be a brutal bastard. But if a guy could come up and over this saddle, this would be your one shot to really come in and drop down. Then a guy could backtrack right over here to where those falls are, and you would see what I'm talking about, because this is nothing more than a series of waterfalls. There's a little cave right here. I went up and got video. I may have got video from there. I might have just got video from here. But when I was glassing this, there is a snowball's chance in hell has better odds than that rock being here. The only thing that I ran into was how in the hell how do I get up here? Because I thought about coming right over this and then just getting right down in there. But then when I sat down here and kind of had a break and just tried to figure it out. That was when I first got there. I said, okay, let me look at my phone and see. I'd forgot my glasses in the pickup. So then I followed this back out and serpentined my way back up on top. And I got to here, and you have a climb right here. And right here turns into another climb from hell. But this is nice and sandy from the top let's see, this comes in. Maps just doesn't show it. When I get the video uploaded or edited and uploaded, you'll understand it. But I really think now, I think the best option is follow the wash, and then maybe once you get in here, it's going to suck. It doesn't matter who does it. It's going to suck. But if a guy was to come back this way, come back over, come back over, come back over, that way you're not trying to mountain goat it straight up, because this is going to be steep as hell. But I honestly think, unless a guy could get up here, but then, I mean, you know what it's like. I don't care. Maps, video, pictures, none of it does this place justice. But if a guy could get up to this flat, or this little saddle right in here, this break in the rocks, if a guy can get to there, then you could follow this around, and, I mean, maybe. Well, it looks more doable. You know as well as I do, that's pretty damn vertical. It ain't as bad as right here, but, and then to get out of here, I mean, if a guy could get down into this, Robin did it. So he found a way to get in there. I would not try this initial way that I thought about. I think a guy would get up here, and if you got to here, I don't know if that, boy, that could be anywhere from a 4 or 5 foot drop to 15, 20 feet. But I'm 100%, I would bet the damn farm, milk cow, horses, dogs, cats, kids, it is in between these two landmarks. Or not landmarks, those two pins that I have dropped. But if you look at it, I mean, right here's your high banks. It just has everything. And I really think that flat top is from something to do in this fall. So, I mean, that rock, you could come around these two and the rock could be right here. Hell, this could be, I don't know. I'm not as worried about those rocks because it's a false top. Anyhow, hopefully that would help a guy out. Unless a guy actually wanted to try to come in from the top. And if you come in from the top, you may be able to come over. I don't see how. I think a guy's going to get screwed trying to come in from the top. That's what it looks like, though. I can do the exact same thing. Where in the hell's my... I gotta find my... Okay. You're not going to dick around in these faces. Right, here's the flat top, here's the flat top. If you was to come over that, that is your view. I would bubble wrap before I did that one. I ain't shitting you. There ain't enough bubble wrap in the world to cushion the fall that could happen. And that's going down into where I think it is. Holy shit. Can you imagine trying to come down these faces? You're not going to just zip right in and zip right over. I don't know. If I ever find out I got cancer and I'm going to die in like 3 months and nothing matters, I could have a different attitude of, screw it, let's go for it. But there was absolutely nothing up here from sitting right here. Damn it. I sat right there with binoculars and I looked up in there. Now, granted, you can sit and glass it, and you know as well as I do, well, anybody that looks through binoculars, there's going to be things that are hidden. But here's a view from Joe May. I promise you, it is not up here. When Robin hiked, he was in flat, fairly decent terrain. I don't even think it's up this far. To be honest with you, I would be more willing to bet it's from this one to no farther than right here. It's just a matter of getting into it. And trust me, I tried to get into it. Gypsy looked at me like I'd lost my damn mind. But anyhow, that's just my 2 cents on the rock. And maybe it'll help Jay understand it a little bit too. So anyhow, I will hope that helps and catch everyone later.